Okay, maybe we're back. Maybe we're back. I don't know, because all my OBS stuff is just like kind of decided to not work. I'm back, but my OBS is now broken. Not OBS, like OBS. So I had to like, it wouldn't even stop streaming. I had to like actually force quit OBS then. That was very, very, very weird. I think maybe Lego Lord of the Rings is maybe a no-go. Bit concerning. Why can't things be simple? I know. But it's only... Sorry. The microphone's here. That's why it's probably so bad. This is a very scuffed stream. I do apologize. I'm only trying different things because the game's not working. And it's really messing with my head. I don't know what to do. I'm literally just like looking at my desktop to be like, what could we do instead? Yeah, my like OBS like stuff, a lot of it's just not actually working properly, which is fun. And hopefully the YouTube ones also. Oh, okay, very fun thing. I had auto stop on, which on the YouTube side of things. So I'm currently streaming to YouTube, but no actual stream. Am I? Interesting. I'm technically streaming on an old clip. Okay, I'll just change the title. And then I'll have to change that to public, I guess. Yeah, this is... I blame SSG. I do not blame me. You hate the YouTube multi-stream? Like, what about it? Sorry. Like, you don't like that I'm streaming on YouTube, or you don't like streaming to YouTube? Do you know, I'm supposed to have a chat. Hey, look at that. We have a just chatting thing. And Ghost is on the screen. Look at that. It's beautiful. But it only works on the Twitch stream stuff. I don't think it brings up the YouTube stuff, because for some reason, even though I'm logged in, it doesn't actually read the YouTube stuff. Very, very odd. Yeah, I really don't, don't know what's going on. Bum, ba, da, bum, bum, bum. I just want to check the... Oh, I like how the thumbnail for this stream on YouTube is now a very old thumbnail, and I don't know how to change that. Change? But then the thumbnail I uploaded originally is like bugged. Like YouTube doesn't like it. Oh no, YouTube does like it. Yeah, I make a point of actually having both, because I've got both open. I always make a point of having like my YouTube chat open, and I check it still. Like, so obviously main screen, game stuff, OBS on this one, but then I got Twitch chat on here, and then I've actually got like YouTube stats and chats on there. So I do feel really bad though when I do that, because I have done in the past where I'm like streaming and then I go to like finally tab over or look over, and then someone's asked me a message like, I don't know, 20 minutes ago, and I'm like, if you're still here, this is, you know. But yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna change the waiting for the servers. I'm gonna change the titles on everything. My biggest thing is trying to get a thumbnail for the YouTube ones. Yeah, no, I do get it. I have had it where I've like answered a YouTube message and someone's like, who are you talking to? And I'm like, it's weird because I don't mind this, the way the stream is right now, the just chatting thing, having this. What I get is when I'm doing the gameplay thing, because I'm going to be in theory editing it or having it as like raw footage, I don't like really the idea of it being on the screen somewhere. And because it's kind of, I don't know, it's weird, but I think I come at it from a different headspace where I'm like, oh, I can technically having the webcam, although I'm fine with it, makes it harder to edit a video because the amount of times where I've had very, very long pauses, and you can make it a lot more natural in the editing aspect, but you can't do that when you've got my face, you've got my, stuff matching up. There is, I think, ways you can do that, but the person watching kind of has to go out of their way, I think, which is obviously the issue you have there. I don't want to not stream tonight, which is my issue, because I'm like, oh, I know the moment I stop. The thing is, I'm on a bit of a time crunch today, so I actually only really have until about 8:30, 9-ish to stream. So I was going to be like, that's a good 2.5, 3 hours. Not quite. Little bit of a problem. Should we chat about some stuff? Like actual stuff? Like the channel? So, I have been, in terms of the channel, trying to like piece together kind of a rebrand, I guess. Not a rebrand per se, like it'll still be Lotro stuff, but like new profile picture. I do like Feyranda's profile picture, don't get me wrong, but yeah, I want the new profile picture, very, very similar, just different style. Channel banner, I need to fix that because I probably the only person that notices this, but my channel banner is the wrong version, which sounds weird. How can it be the wrong version if it's the version that's uploaded? But it is the wrong version that I uploaded because I don't know if I can find it. Can I like... I can probably find actually just my straight up... You got an ad? Imagine having an ad. Oh god, last video was a year ago. Don't remind me. How do I go to the ads past? Good. Okay. Let's see if this works the way I want it to. Okay, let's go back to this. And then if I go to display capture, just make sure this is the correct monitor. That's my Dell. Yep. Okay. This is the channel background. Oh, no. Never mind. This is the fixed version. But somewhere is the wrong version. Is it? No, I think I updated it. Never mind. There was a version, if you could see somewhere. I don't actually know. Oh, wait a minute. Ooh, actually. Hey! Is there going to be an elephant mount? There isn't an elephant mount, but there is an elephant pet. I think the closest we've got is like boars and stuff. Sorry. It wasn't the channel art that I was on about that was wrong. This, Feyran's profile picture from 2022, is incorrect. And the reason for it is these lines here. These very yellow lines. Also the ears. But the ears, it's difficult. That's a whole different story. But the outlines around kind of everything is wrong. There's a bunch of things about this that's wrong, but it's probably like easier to not explain it. I don't know. You've got the cloak overlapping the ears. This flame isn't actually a flame. These here are a problem. Yeah, we don't talk about this. It's bad. But at least being the profile picture, it's not as noticeable. But the channel art is done. So that's at least something. I'm trying to experiment with like, so obviously we have emotes, right? We have the channel emotes, and you know, like Uruk Moo, or you know, Ghost's favorite. We have Uruk Hai, Uruk Bai, Uruk Moo, Sarah Oakhart, the John Brackenbrook one. I was kind of wanting to do, you know how people have the sort of generic, like, I feel like the High and Bai shouldn't have been Uruk-hai, it should have been Feyrand. But because the joke was there, I did the joke, right? Of Uruk-hai. Personally, I in hindsight, I probably shouldn't have. In hindsight, it probably should have been like a Feyrand doing it. You know, but it's fine. It's not the end of the world. I actually don't know where I've got all my my emotes saved. I have like the emails and stuff, but I do like, as I said, I do like the Uruk-hai joke. You know, that is, I am very happy with Uruk-hai. Don't get me wrong at all. I don't know where it is. I'm not gonna lie. But yeah, I wanted to do that, but I was like, oh, do I do a sort of chibi instead of, you know, the profile picture I just showed, you know, instead of can I do this? I don't know how this works. Instead of like this, you know, where I have this image, like a chibi-fied version, and then I was gonna do like, you know, those have you ever seen those channels where they like have a character explain, like the channel mascot character, whatever, explain something, but they have different poses and they kind of go in between like, I don't know, 5 main poses while they're explaining something like that. I was thinking of trying to do something like that when I'm doing like a narration or an explanation over something. I just, part of me, it's a little bit of work editing wise, but I did think, oh hey, why don't we do something like that? Possibly, but I just don't know quite where we're at with that in terms of everything. Are we back up yet? No, we're not. I'm so sad. I'm so sad. Because I mean, we do have like this kind of looking thing for thumbnail-y stuff. This is a thing that exists. But it's the sort of thing where, yeah, I would want to get like a brief understanding of it, and then, you know, get the same artist that did our other ones to do them. I did actually even buy in my drawer down here. This was on sale, but I even brought a little drawing tablet. And I don't know where the pen is. It's up here. Because one of the things I wanted to do, and this isn't like an amazing one, don't get me wrong, but it's fine. The cable's a little bit iffy, but it works. I got it for cheap. So I'm not really too worried about that. But I got that, I got a pen, and I wanted to genuinely do some more like drawing, sketching. I've talked about this before, like with videos. I've talked about this with videos before, where I like the idea of doing a storyboard, because I can a lot of the time mentally imagine what I want. But if I were to like sketch out a storyboard, I could be like, okay, scene 1, scene 2, scene 3, or like whatever. That would be my ideal. But But yeah, I don't know. It also has nice little clicky buttons. I don't know if you can hear. And we love, you know, maybe I'll be a drawing streamer. Instead of my controller being plugged in and breaking the stream, we'll instead do a drawing stream. I wanted to do a stupid challenge at one point when I got it. I was like, I wonder if I could do Lotro with a tablet only. No, it's just the pad. This one was only like, I don't even know how much it was. It was like £10 or something ridiculous like that. I will actually be able to tell you the price because I just took it off, I think. Okay, no, I can't tell you the price, but it was like 15-ish pounds, something like that. Very, very cheap in the grand scheme of things. And I went, if I get on with it, then I would love to get one that has the screen with it as well. Because why not? And then, yeah, use that to do whatever. But I did think, yeah, I love the idea of doing just stupid challenges in the game. You know, that's one of my big things, is just like, hey, let's do this dumb little challenge. And I was like, why don't I sorry, I'm just making sure stuff's plugged in. Yeah, Iron Man as well, like that's the thing. Like one of my first Iron Man video did really well. I think it's one of my most viewed videos. Sorry, I'm just dropping cables on the floor because who needs a clean floor? Me later when I go step on it. But for now, who cares? Yes, especially when they start in Barad-dûr. It happened one time. At one time only. And it will never happen again. I actually want to get back into speedrunning. Do you know, I did that speedrunning video and then immediately... not only did people make fun of me because they were like, hey, you got a world record because nobody else has done it. I'm like, yeah, and who cares? But I was like, I think I've lost all the records at the minute. And I don't think I put forward my River Hobbit one in the end. And also, I think there was a weird thing with the rules got changed at some point. So I can't remember how this works. Did it just break on me? I just it just broke on me. That would be very sad. Or maybe I don't have the... I think I have the drivers installed. This is like my fancier, terrible micro B cable. Because micro B is terrible. You heard it here first. Honestly. Just let me play the game. That's all I want. Because like, I was actually looking at my channel the other day. Because I was trying to work out something. And yeah, I was basically trying to look at my videos and see which ones I would do again. I did the Iron Man challenge 4 years ago. Crazy. But it is my 12th most viewed video. With 11k views. It's interesting that a lot of them are duplicates, technically. Like, I've got a farming Lotro point video and a farming turbine points video. Those are both essentially the same video, just one updated, right? So that's 2nd place and 10th place. My skin settings, etc., 3 years apart, is 7th place and 11th place. And then episode 1 of the original series is 9th place, and then episode 1 of the legendary server, the original legendary server is Arnor, is 3rd place, which is crazy because that is like 3 years quicker. Can't find the clip. I think exclamation part rip might still work. I don't actually know. There you go. Rip Feman the 7th. 5 years ago this happened. 5 whole years. And you're still... So if we die, chat gets to decide on our next race and class. I sound so different in my head.
And yeah, we get to see how long it takes us to die. Only bad thing about Stout Axe is it's just a very long intro. Oh, this doesn't count.
This doesn't count. Do you know, I was, if I remember correctly, I was in a... Wasn't I in a 24-hour stream at that point? And I was so close to, I think it was like 1,000 followers or something like that. I did it around that time. I'm just saying I was very tired. So I think I don't disagree that it was a stupid death. It was more me being like, that doesn't count. I'm not like, you know, that was definitely me just being like, I'm fed up. I don't want to do it again. I definitely was getting tired at that point. But yeah, I was looking at these videos and I was like, okay, so what from the last couple of years would I maybe do? Redo again, you know, because we have, let's go back to this. You know, these are my top 12 videos, right? So, Lotro from scratch, we tried to do again. And then I just don't think I have the correct motivation currently to try and do like a season 3. I need like an actual game plan before I start. I need like a start to end game plan before I even start thinking about it, right? Farming Lotro points, I had thought about doing another one, like an updated one. To be honest, just because this was 8 years ago. You know, so this was 4 years ago. Crazy. That was like mid-COVID. So I had all the time in the world. This was 8 years ago. This was 7 years ago. So still, this was 4 years ago because this was episode 2. And then episode 3. This one did really well. I don't know if I'd do this again with like DDO. Like, it's not technically the first time, but like returning, you know, revisiting DDO after 8 years or whatever, maybe could be an interesting title. Probably, I'm thinking of doing this again, like 1st of January sort of thing, maybe. I am working 1st of January, I know that much, but I might be working, I don't know, I'm working. It's potentially getting swapped. Either way, this video is such an old video, and I really don't want to watch it because it's 11 years ago. Bearing in mind, this video... This one here was uploaded before my very first episode of Lotro. So, bearing in mind that. This only does well. This only does well because people couldn't work out how to make the golden one caps, and that just came up as the first search. Genuinely the only reason it does well. First episode, that's just that, and then Iron Man. I don't know. Can we expect another stream in the next 6 months? Maybe. Maybe within the next 6 months. I'm hoping tomorrow. I don't actually know with tomorrow because the problem with tomorrow is I have to be up early tomorrow for a meeting. So I have to walk down to the meeting and then have the meeting for an hour to walk home. And then I've kind of got like a couple of hours in between. I think I'll have like maybe 4 hours in between. And then I have to actually go to work. I do know that. I am aware, Ghost. Friday the 5th. And I'm not working. Definitely not because my phone reminds me or anything. But yeah, and then, I don't know, scroll down. This was 12 years ago, 7 years ago, 11 years ago. Episode 2. This is just like one of those random 2-minute videos. 9.7k views on like a 2-minute video. Pretty alright. This was, yeah, I guess. This is such a nothing video. Considering like it wasn't a new thing. It was just new to me. This, I guess, is very similar to this, the DDO thing. And then, I don't know. It's a weird thing. I was thinking about getting rid of some of these old videos, to be honest. But I don't know. I'm still really happy with this video, I'm not gonna lie. It didn't do as well as I maybe wanted it to, but it still did alright. That was the period of time I was like getting quite a lot of... I had good momentum for a while and then I kind of lost it. Oh yeah, no, 100%. I mean, my oldest video, right, is... My oldest voiced video is 13 years ago. I'm going to mute the tab and see how old I was. So January 2012. So we're looking at... I think I'm 14 in my first video, like first voiced video, which again, weird to think. But some of those videos I was like, I was thinking about turning them to like unlisted. I don't want to delete them necessarily, but some of the like old stuff that have like nothing, like no views, so it's not even gonna like look at analytics or whatever. Part of me just wants to delete or get rid of, not delete, but you know, well, you'll have to bookmark it. There are so many videos because I uploaded like once a day for years. So part of me wants to just like unlist a load of videos, like all these videos, just unlist them, but starting from like Lottra episode 1. Like, that is something I have thought about for a long time. I do like being on these videos. I don't know. I feel like one of the things I do when I first go to a channel is I look at the most popular video, but I also look at their oldest video because I want to see how long they've been doing something. But there are some videos here that I'm like, I don't know. I used to go away for like 2 weeks at a time, and I would schedule videos for like 2 weeks ahead, which is crazy that I was that productive, but also there was such low effort in my opinion in comparison. So very weird. I'm still very, very surprised, by the way, that on release day, let's get back to this, on release day, we aren't able to get on the server. You know, little bit silly. It's not even like one server is down as well, and I can go play on a different one.
All right, since I...
Oh no! I'm trying to like just see if anybody else is still streaming. I don't know. I just want to do something. Oh yeah, no, you know, my Minecraft house video, my very first upload. Genuine story here. I made my channel, my current channel. So I had my original email, and I made my YouTube account, my very first YouTube account I made. I still have access to this account. I do not have access to the email, but I do have access to the account. But it's funny in hindsight when I say this, I made this account as basically almost like a burner account because I didn't want people to somehow see my Minecraft house. I wanted to upload it to show to someone, but I didn't want like my name to be attributed to it. Which sounds really dumb. And then at some point, I linked my Modern Warfare 3 account to it. Actually, no, I lie. I linked my Modern Warfare 3, like Xbox, whatever, to my actual account. So I had to upload all those Modern Warfare 3 clips. That was very loud. To an account, download them, and then upload them to this channel where I actually wanted them. Which is funny as well to me. And then at some point 13 years ago, when I had a channel to one of my friends who I don't speak to anymore, unfortunately, and we talked about, and we did 3 episodes of a Let's Play, and then, I don't know, I just wanted to make a Minecraft server and play with people. I was lonely. I was a lonely boy. So, yeah, I don't know. I'm just trying to work out what to do instead of Lotro. I'm so sad. Zogcraft, yeah. Yeah, that was a thing. I had thought about it, like, in the new year, I've genuinely thought about, like, I might stream stuff that isn't Lotro. Oh, are you just saying Zogcraft, or are you actually, like, because that's a genuine thing that I've done. Also, I'm definitely not just loading a Warframe. I don't know what you're on about. But yeah, I'm like, okay, do I just stream whatever for a bit? I like, part of me is, I genuinely had this like crisis of confidence the other day where I'm like, I want to stream, but I don't know if I want to stream Lotro. And like, not in like a I hate Lotro way, but like, do I want to stream Lotro or do I want to stream something else? And I had this whole like discussion in my head about it. And I think for situations like this, which yes is very, very uncommon, or at least from what I know, it's like, do I... Yeah, exactly. I don't have to be a Lotro only channel. I feel like the channel, like the YouTube channel, is kind of stuck with that a little bit. But I could do like Lotro stuff recorded, but then stream whatever, you know. And I don't think it necessarily matters as long as you're having, I guess, fun with that. Because let's be honest, you're not here for the Lotro gameplay. You're not here for me making the best plays in the world and doing raids. Let's be honest with ourselves. Because I'm not that good in the grand scheme of things. So yeah, I don't know. I thought about it, but I just want to know. Hey, let's play a different game. I don't know what I want. Credit booster for 5 hours. I don't know if this is just really laggy on here or not. I think I need neurodes. Even though I definitely should have gone for the credit boost, I'm not gonna lie. Hey look, it's Christmassy. Look at me, woo! I definitely think it's definitely laggy on the stream, I'm not gonna lie. I bet you it's super laggy. Or is it my GPU like making it look laggy when I stream it? I don't know. It's not really laggy? Okay, it's just my GPU just being like a butt. Hey, let's go do a random thing, shall we? Let's go do an exterminate mission. I'm just gonna choose a random relic. This is Warframe, which is the other MMO that I've been weirdly obsessed with recently. This is what I've been playing when I'm not playing Lotro, which is like the last 6 months. Except I haven't been playing this the last 6 months.
There is a large platoon of Grenadiers stationed here. Leave no one standing.
But like, this is what I meant when I said about like fast pace compared to Lotro, right? This isn't even particularly fast. I'm actually being very, very, very sloppy here. But it's like,
only corrupted enemies will drop.
whoop.
Reactant is working on your relic. Find more. Focused.
But yeah, this is all I've been doing, and I think going from this in my head to like Lotro, kind of more methodical, especially I feel like Hunter. I'm a little bit slower when it comes to Hunter. A little bit. I'm more like,
The enemy is broken. Well done. Now get to extraction.
Yeah, methodical, I think is the word, and not getting hard carried by people. Okay, we're done. There are other people here. See, this is what I mean when I say it's like fast paced compared to. I don't even know what I need. I haven't got my little thing up that tells me how much stuff is worth, but I'm guessing that's worth the most. I normally have like a little thing up
Another job well
that tells me how expensive things are. Yeah. 1 minute 26 seconds. Woo. But yeah, when I compare this in my head to Lotro, I'm like, oh my god, yeah, such more fast-paced. You feel old. And look at all my peeps. I haven't got a lot because I started playing again not that recently, but look at my peeps. I got this from Twitch Prime ages ago, like 2017. This is my newest one. I feel like I'm just showing off stuff. And then you got Wukong, who's my like weird cloudy guy. He can fly in a cloud. Should we change the channel to should we change the like game? I guess I can just just change the game. Cute might not be the word. Okay, what about my doggy? You best say he's cute, otherwise I'll be sad.
Operator, Otis has determined the secrets to happiness. A combination of heightened dopamine levels
and a terrible memory.
You're welcome.
Anyway, I legitimately have been spending like 6 hours, 6 hours a day sometimes just like playing this game because I do love it. And yeah, I just love I love the movement. I think that's the thing. Just like, I don't know, it seems weird. Anyway. I just wanted to show off what I've been doing while I'm not playing. What else was I playing? I feel like I played something else, but I can't remember. I definitely played some modded Minecraft, and that's another thing that I'm like... I was like, oh, do I want to play that on stream? Do I want to do these, like, questy mod pack things on stream in just, like, a couple hours a day? Because this is the thing, right? If I'm gonna be playing a game... for like, okay, 6 hours is an exaggeration, but like, let's say I'm sat down and I'm like chilling and I'm playing a game. If I'm going to be playing it anyway, why not stream it? And I've had this debate with myself a few times. I think I used to stream Minecraft quite a bit actually, when I was on like a server thing. And I'm like, I don't know. I think my issue, right? And genuinely, I have thought about this before. One of my issues is I get very iffy with backseat people. So if I'm playing a game I'm unfamiliar with, this happened in, what's the Star Wars MMO? The Old Republic? Is it the Old Republic? I can't remember. I played that on stream one time, and it was one of my best performing streams ever up until that point. And it was great because, you know, it did well. And that was the plan, because the idea was I was every like month or whatever, every other week, I was going to try a different MMO and, you know, compare it as a MMO Lotro player to see what I thought about it. But because, and again, I know people are trying to be helpful, but like there were so many people being like, you should do this, you should do this, you should do this. I did a DDO stream, I think, at one point, and people were like, you should do this, this, and this. And I'm like, okay, but why? Am I doing it just because you've told me to? This sounds really petty. Am I doing it just because you've told me to? Or like, I don't know, like, it just feels weird. I'm only doing this because you told me to, rather than I think it's a good idea, if that makes sense. I don't know, I found it weird. I didn't quite like it. And I think that's my issue sometimes. If I go and play a game that I'm unfamiliar with, Lotro I'm very familiar with, and I sort of know the mechanics and whatever. Yeah, exactly. Well, you know, I will... People can, in Lotro, can be like, oh, I think you should do this. And I'll be like, oh, I see why. You know, that you get this heraldry instead of this one. And I can be like, oh, I guess that actually gives me more vitality. I don't actually need crit because I'm overcapped on crit or I'm overcapped on physical mastery. Like, I get that because I know the mechanics. When people just tell me like, hey, just do this because, I get weird. So again, that's one of my big things about like, mentally about going and playing another game. But I can also just be like, okay, thanks. I don't know. Do you know one game I've actually been weirdly obsessed with watching videos with as well recently, the last like 2-3 days? Baldur's Gate 3. I played it when it came out. Yeah, I guess I could. Yeah. I just don't like, that sounds mean. I'm not a mean person. And I don't want to sound mean. As dumb as it sounds. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3 was one of the games that I'm like, no, I know. I just don't want to be like, I don't like the idea of telling people off and be like, I told you, the rules state. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Baldur's Gate 3, I've been watching a load of videos on that. I haven't actually, I haven't even got that far in it. So I've watched videos and I've kind of watched them through to the end. It's more like challengey videos like that, like challenge runs. I don't understand context too much because I haven't played it. I don't know who this random character is in the context of everything. So I think it's not as spoilery in my head, which is quite nice. But yeah, I don't know. We're currently... I think this was nice though. Maybe we'll just have a just chatting stream once in a while, you know? That could be another thing that we just do. That's very, very simple. Like a catch up, like a, hey guys, how's things? I once tried to do an editing stream as well, right? Oh, interesting. Sorry. I once tried to do an editing stream. That was an interesting one. It's a little bit weird when you... I know, I get less chatty, I guess. But I did say the plan... Yeah, I felt like I wouldn't do anything. And also I feel like it spoils it a little bit because I want people to see it through the first time when it's perfect in my head, or good enough in my head a lot of the time. That said, I want to just show off where we're at with the newest to be released eventual video. Oh. We are at this point, which hopefully looks like something. I do have technically like this. I can't see my stream stuff because the way I've got my Premiere Pro set up. I do technically have this chunk to technically look through. This I think can all disappear because this is all like me waiting. And then all this is done and ready. And then where this little marker is where my... Is it this bit? I could be wrong. Yeah, so where this marker is, right here, is I need to fill in a middle bit here. There's one more bit to edit, which is over here. This bit needs cutting down and editing. This is the hardest bit to do. Once that is done, it just needs slotting in the middle there, and that is done. We are currently at a 30-minute runtime. So, interesting. I am looking at maybe a 45-minute runtime. And I think it will be nice as like a big return video. But I was also planning on just like releasing a video to be like, hey, we're back. Like I said, I'm alive. But yeah. And I do still really want to do those like kind of lore style videos. I think that's a really good thing. I think one of the things, and I don't personally see it, but people will hear it. But a lot of people do like compliment my voice, which is very nice. I love when people compliment me, but I do get complimented on my voice quite a bit by people who are like, I don't care about this game at all. I don't care about Lotro, but I listen to you. I got quite a lot of comments on that with the free-to-play series. Yes, but my worry is my concern I have is brain ideas. I feel like I don't want to just... I've said this before, I've said it again many times. I don't want to just upload like for the sake of uploading. I don't want to be like, hey, I need to upload a video next Wednesday, because I like to upload on Wednesdays because servers are down. And clearly they are down because it's Wednesday today and the servers are still down. But yeah, my point being, I like the idea of, I don't want to just do another like Lotro playthrough the way I did it before. I was thinking, and I want to do a poll maybe on the channel, and maybe I'll do it as part of the video as well. But I'm very curious to see. One of my thought processes was I wanted to make a brand new character and play through without help from my other characters. Just play through the game again, level 1 to now level 160, and do like, I don't know, a 6-hour stream. I keep saying 6 hours. Let's say 4 hours, make my life easier. And maybe I'll do like a 4-hour stream once a week. And then I'll sort of cut down 2 hours, like split it in half, 2 hours-ish. And then edit those down into a little bit more of a like quicker thing. So it's less of an original playthrough, which is kind of what Tarvelard was, where he was like a lot of the time, the first time I was going through that content. And it was going to be more like, I'm getting my character up to this level. I was going to originally do that with Feyrand, but Feyrand has so much content attributed to him. It's very difficult to tie that down. I was going to do a big, long movie. I was going to do like a proper 6-hour video that was Feyrand's original level 1 to level 50 journey. And I do still have all of the files for that. But that is such a huge undertaking. I think it's going to be not really viable. Because you gotta remember, I was doing like 6-hour streams, and if I took a couple months of 6-hour streams in COVID, like consistently, that is a lot of content. And if I'm gonna try and cut that down to, YouTube has a limit, and I think you can either do 12 hours or you can do like 100 gigabytes. One of those is gonna be broken unless I do like a part 1, part 2, part 3. But at what point is people gonna watch that? I don't know. Just watch the streams. It'll probably happen quicker. Right. I'm thinking it's been like an hour since the servers have been down. I have a feeling they're just going to turn up immediately the moment I stop the stream. But it's getting to 8 o'clock. So I might finish off the stream, and then we'll just maybe see how tomorrow fares, because I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little bit disappointed. This was supposed to be my grandiose return, but I think silver lining, it's let me kind of sit down, do this, just chatting screen, and just have a little bit of a chat. And I think that's all right. I'm pretty okay with that. Yeah, it used to be 15 minutes. I think it used to be 10 minutes. Then it was 15 minutes. And you had to have a phone number attributed to it. I think you had to have a phone number on your account. as well. So that was another thing. I think you had to wait for a certain amount of time before it was available as well. Like, I don't know, YouTube was very limited back then, and now you can upload like so much. I don't think there's anything weird. Okay, I say weird. I don't think there's anything, I guess, unintentional hidden on my YouTube anywhere. Yeah, this is my like actual like channel that I used to watch stuff. So you can see this is where like my original Modern Warfare 3 stuff got uploaded that I was on about. And then I don't know why this video is here. I think I uploaded it on the wrong channel, but Dawn of War. And then this was episode 9 of this thing. I think I was maybe testing something out. These are a lot of 60... No, this is a different channel. This is a completely different channel. I don't understand what this video is. I think this was me testing 60 FPS on Lotro. Which is interesting. This is some old school RuneScape stuff, because I did a few old school RuneScape videos. I was absolutely... I honestly... Sailing game out. Was tempted. But I'm banned. I'm banned by myself. This is 2016. I mean, the game will still look like that. That's fine. Yeah, I was doing 60 FPS tests because they made it so 60 FPS was available to upload in. My old Minecraft base. So sad. Back when 720p was still HD, it's no longer. Yeah, it's crazy. There's only 20 videos. Oh, and then, yeah. Do you want to see a fun video? I wonder if it would ever get flagged. So I did like monthly updates for a bit, but I obviously uploaded this one. This is a video because I needed transcribing. So at work, we used to have laser tag, right? Okay, I'm gonna go to this screen for this because this is funny. We used to have laser tag, and yeah, sorry, we used to have laser tag, and as part of that, you had to explain to whoever was playing, adults, kids, whatever. You had to explain to them the rules of the game, right? And to do that, we had a DVD that we would play. Because it's easier to just play a DVD and it hits all those beats rather than having to remember and potentially miss something, and then you get someone complaining that you missed the safety stuff. You can just be like, I watched the video, there you go. Okay. So dumb. This is said video. I don't know how old this video is. Like, I don't know when I ripped it. I had to rip the DVD. Like, I brought it home because it was dying. It was like going. So I had to like, I think I had to like, funny. Actually, no, genuinely, this is quite a funny story, actually. I had to get a PlayStation 3 to connect to my capture card, which I had at the time, because I bought a capture card because I was going to do like some console stuff. I bought a capture card ages ago, and then I plugged it into my PC, and I had to record off of the PlayStation because I had no way of getting the files off otherwise. It would not let me get it off otherwise because it was like encrypted or whatever it was. So I had to, yeah, rip this from my PlayStation 3, which I don't even know where it is anymore. Oh, I've muted it. Never mind. Give it a sec. Oh, sorry. I love this video for how just he's far too serious, this man, and I love it. Bearing in mind, I have probably watched this video about over 1,000 times because that was my thing. My child of a department was this laser tag. This man is so serious, and I love it. This is one of my... I love it so much. It's so funny. Oh, do you know what would be really cool? We still have those guns. If I got a laser tag gun and brought it home, is that a problem? Oh, look at them graphics. I actually tried to remaster it. I like upscaled it with AI.
Recruits, welcome to the hub.
Tried to do
This
subtitles
outpost represents the
and
last
also try and
remnants of our
update
society.
the effects.
It must be protected at all
Oh,
costs.
I love it so much. It's so funny.
You've
to
been
me.
assigned here to help us defend it. It's going to be hard work. The enemy's closing in, but with your help, we may be able to keep going for a little while longer. Before we get started, we need to go over some essential info. First, you need to know how to use your phaser. Please take care of it. It's the only one you have. And if you damage it, you will become an easy target for the enemy.
So fun.
However, if it malfunctions, please see the hub marshal.
That was me. I
Ensure
was
the
the hub
hat is
marshal.
placed over your head, with your phaser towards the front.
so good at fixing
and
these
the
guns.
straps fastened securely around your
You know, we had to
waist.
send him away, but I was...
To use your
was
phaser,
like
grip the
a whisperer.
handle and place your other hand under the muzzle. Ensure you hold it with two hands.
It was really
at
cool.
all
There was supposed to be a
times.
sensor
To
with
score a
these ones
kill, you
where
can hit the enemy
if you did not
on the
have your
front
second hand on it, it would not fire. You
the
had
back,
to have two hands on it, which I think is
and
really
the
cool.
weapon itself. We have
you
loaded
shoot
each
front, back, and the
phaser
weapon itself.
with unlimited ammunition.
Unlimited
If
ammunition.
you get hit,
It's like my arrows
the
in
pack will
Lotro.
give you
If I could
5
play it.
seconds of defensive shielding. Use this time to escape from danger. Second, you need to know the code of engagement.
Unlimited.
Break this code.
It's a 4-minute video.
and there
People
will be
did not
serious
watch this all the way
consequences
through.
for you. No running. These floors are slick with the blood of the enemy. No physical contact.
funny.
Your phaser is far more effective than bare hands. No climbing, no crawling.
Slick with the blood
this
of
is
the
not
enemy.
a children's playground. And finally, no consumption of food or drink. This is war, soldier. It's no picnic.
I just
If
don't
you
know.
suffer from epilepsy,
He did
or
a good
asthma,
job, don't get me
please
wrong.
speak to the hub marshal
It's not his
before
fault.
continuing in battle. These rules are imperative to your survival. Remember, you are the last line of defense.
I know, it's so weird.
Bad news. It looks as though we've been infiltrated by a virus. This virus causes friends and comrades to turn against each other. It's already here. You may already be infected.
Oh no.
Take a look at the people sitting next to you.
Yeah, you're supposed to like turn
They
around.
are now
He's
the
infected.
enemy.
He's infected.
This has just become a fight for survival. The enemy's just breached the perimeter.
I know, I just find this really funny that I can share this. You gotta imagine, like, we still have this after COVID.
Where are you?
So this was a not amazing video to show people after COVID happened. Yeah, I had to show that every single time. Every time. So we had a big thing where a lot of like exchange students, yeah, we had a lot of exchange students and stuff. So I was gonna like subtitle them in like French and German and etc. But the whole point is I'm supposed to learn English, so there it's just a bit weird. But I'd rather them understand the rules than, you know, I'd rather them understand the rules than, you know the rules and not learn, and learn but not know the rules. But yeah, I don't know. That's my parting gift to you, to all. The fun of a little bit what I had to deal with. That's funny. Forkrest is still closed. I'm curious to see when it loads back up, because it's crazy to think there's only 8 servers and like only 6 regular servers now. I keep forgetting Arkenstone is shut. Yeah, after Stained with the Blood of Your Enemies, it kind of like loses you a bit. I think before that it's not too bad, but I think once it gets to Stained with the Blood of Your Enemies and no food or drink, this is War Soldier, not a picnic in the park or whatever it says. I think at that point they kind of lose people a little bit. But yeah. Hey, how are we doing this fine server waiting evening? I'm doing good. A little bit disappointed that I have, we got like 15 minutes into playing the game and then the servers just died. So we've just been kind of chilling and chatting for the last, I've been jumping in between my, oh, that's not what I'm after. Boop. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. Display capture. There we are. I had my display capture over. That was weird. Yeah. Jumping through a few things. I think silver lining, I got to chat. That's always nice. And I think if I really also want to be silver lining, I played a game that wasn't Lotro on the stream, admittedly for like 5 minutes, but I didn't want to take up the whole thing. But oh, and then we crashed the stream with Lego Lord of the Rings. That also happened. But hey, maybe that is what I needed to get over myself with streaming stuff that isn't Lotro. As long as I don't stream something that isn't Lotro in the Lotro category, I don't think who cares really. So I don't know. I do think, though, I am coming to the end of my allotted time for this evening. And obviously we got like 15 minutes in. Could stream the Star Wars thing? What Star Wars thing? Star Wars thing? Huh? Yeah, true. I feel like, I don't know, doing another MMO is a bit weird because time sinks and stuff, even though I've definitely been playing Warframe a ton and putting a lot of time into it. I have like got such a plan. Fourth on there. Yeah, I don't know. I think just if I feel like playing something, or if I'm gonna be going and playing something, I'll just maybe stream it. If nobody watches, hey, that's about the same as if I wasn't streaming, right? That would be the case, right? If I'm streaming, I don't know, Minecraft or this Minecraft mod pack or whatever that I'm playing, and then nobody watches it, it's no different than if I was playing it myself, except I'm just talking more. And I think one of my good things that I'm very good at, and it's from like 10 years of just recording videos by myself in my room, was I'm very good at just talking when there's no reply. I'm very good at like just going on and on, which is useful and also not, because I just talk a lot and sometimes it doesn't make sense. All right, I'm actually gonna go, and I bet you within 5 minutes the servers are gonna go up. It's just my luck because this stream has been scuffed, to say the least. But yeah, hopefully it's resolved. Tomorrow I have a little bit of time, so I'll see if I can stream then and get a little bit of work done on the stream. I'm probably going to go and edit and get some food. That's probably what I'm going to do, to be honest. But yeah, tomorrow I've got like, I have to go down to work for an hour meeting, then come back. By the time I'm back, it's probably about 11-ish. And then I start at 5, so I've got about 6 hours, but 5 hours before I leave. So maybe I'll do like 4 hours. Like I'll have a little bit of a rest, then I'll stream for a couple of hours, and then we'll see how that goes. But yeah, maybe more streams, more mornings, more me, and hopefully more Lotro. Fingers crossed. All right, I'm gonna go again. Thank you all for coming back to this stream, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.